Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a small tour of eukaryotic cells. Before we get into the video, please consider subscribing if you like the video and leave a comment saying I subscribed if you did, and I will personally try to leave you a comment. This is what a eukaryotic cell looks like. Cells can come in all shapes and sizes, but today we will be looking at the basic and most common animal cell. Our first overview of the cell. A cell is about 10 microns, or about 0.001 centimeters long. You won't be able to see it unless you use a microscope. Let's dig deeper into each organelle and learn their functions, along with some cool things to know about them. First, the cytoplasm and cytoskeleton. This is the shape of the cell. The cytoskeleton holds all the organelles in place, and the cytoplasm is a gel-like fluid. Think of cytoplasm as a fish tank, the water allowing the fish to stay afloat. The nucleus is the brain of the cell. The DNA, also known as genetic material, determines the type of cell it is. It controls the cell and gives orders to make specific proteins. The nuclear pores allow material to move in and out of the cell used in transcription. Mitochondria. Everyone knows this as the power generator of the cell. It generates chemical energy in the form of ATP. Mitochondria are cool. They almost have a brain of their own, but I'll get to that in a second though. Mitochondria can quickly change shape and move around the cell when needed. When the cell needs more energy, the mitochondria can actually reproduce by growing larger than dividing. Mitochondria also have brains of their own. It is believed that mitochondria are actually bacteria that evolved. These bacteria join the cells to stick around and have a place to stay. In return, the mitochondria provide ATP for the cell, like a fair trade. As you can see, the shape of mitochondria is much similar to a bacteria cell. Mitochondria has its own DNA. Not much, but it has some. They have around 37 genes. Rough ER, a membrane that is next to the nucleus. The rough ER contains dots that are ribosomes sitting on top of the rough ER. mRNA travels through these halls and goes into the ribosomes. Ribosomes, the mRNA, also known as messenger RNA, that comes out of the nucleus through the rough ER goes into the pores called ribosomes. These ribosomes read these messenger RNA and translate 3 base pairs at a time, making an amino acid. Then many amino acids are then formed together into a polypeptide bond, then fold into structures to create complex proteins that the cell needs. Smooth ER. Smooth ER does not have ribosomes. It produces lipids, cholesterol, and is very good at breaking down toxins. An example of toxins is alcohol. When you drink alcohol, your body produces more smooth ER to break down these toxins. Not a good thing, by the way. You'll have to drink even more alcohol. The Golgi apparatus. These are the mailmen of the cell. Golgi apparatus package items in a transport vesicle and move them where they need to be. Lysosomes. Sometimes lysosomes are considered as suicide bags. That is because they consist of digestive enzymes. They play 2 roles in cells. If there were trash in the cell, lysosomes would come and release enzymes to break down that material inside the vesicle. The second way is if it pops. In this case, all the digestive enzymes would release in the cell, digesting its own cell. This would kill and dissolve the cell. For example, if the cell was damaged or hijacked, the lysosome would activate and basically self-destruct. Centrioles. Centrioles are beams supporting the cell. Centrioles play a huge role in cell division because they pull organelles on either side of the cell. Last but not least, the nucleolus. Inside the nucleolus is where all the DNA, RNA, and proteins are stored. It's also known as a ribosome factory. Thank you all for watching, and if you have any comments, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And until next time.